Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to this high five video of the worst WWE Pop vinyls that Funko have made so far. This is a video I've been meaning to do for quite some time, and yeah, I'm quite excited for it because I know that when I do like a lot of figure reviews and things like that, I always go like, oh, it's a Daze rating, yeah! But that's because I tend to buy the figures that I like the look of. Who's buying figures they don't like the look of? Not me, is the answer. Although, maybe I should buy a few more, like if they're really bad. But I do have a lot of the Funko Pop WWE figures because they've not been around that long, and you can still get a lot of them from like eBay and things like that, and like the prices aren't that extortionate yet. They might become, I have no idea. And they've made some awesome ones. Check out this Ultimate Warrior. That is so cool. I mean, that is the level of detail that you can get with like a Funko Pop. You know, it just looks awesome with the face paint and the colour and the tassels on the arms. And like, I am the warrior! Warriors! So you've got the Ultimate Warrior, and then you've got this, which I think was like a Comic-Con exclusive. Booyaka Booyaka 619! Booyaka Booyaka Rey Mysterio! And it's in like neon colours and everything. It's so cool. So these are like cool Funko Pops. But then I've got some that just aren't that cool. The first one we're going to have a look at, number 5 on the list, is actually a new Funko Pop. And I don't have it yet because it's not released yet. And I was really excited when I first saw it. And now I've looked at it a little more, and it's like, oh, actually, oh. And it's Braun Strowman. I was so excited for this Braun Strowman. And it's like the detail on it and everything looks awesome. Like, there's not a great deal that I would change, but it just looks so small. He looks like a little acorn. Like, this is the kind of thing I would imagine. Like, look at him, he's all scrunched together. And, like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Braun is known as the monster amongst men. And this thing just makes him look like some kind of Looney Tune character. He's really small. He's, like, tucked in. I don't know what he's doing. He's like he's preparing himself for some kind of a plane crash. I don't know what's going on. But they could have done something better. They could have had him coming out like this, you know, kind of big and imposing. But he's saying, oh, don't look at me! Don't look at me! At number 4 on the list, there's nothing really wrong with this, but it is boring, and it is Brie Bella. It's just dull. There's nothing to it. Like, at least with Nikki Bella, you get like the backwards cap, and it's got Fearless on it, and it's got Fearless on her top, and you know, there's a little something to that. But with this one, there's nothing to it. It just says Brie mode, and then it's got like a little, tiny little, like, rumour. There's a rumour that there's a headband in there somewhere, but even if there is a headband in there, who cares? It's just dull. It's just dull. And they sold this one as a separate figure. I understand, like, the Bella double pack. Like, you'd want both Bella twins. But why would you sell them individually? Who's buying Brie Bella on her own when she looks like this? Like, I'm sure they could have done something much more exciting than that. That could be absolutely anyone. If you just, like, paint over Brie mode, that honestly could be something out of Disney. Could be anything. It could be like, I don't know, Black Widow on a casual day. At number 3, guys, are you ready to see one of the most destructive forces in the history of WWE? Are you ready to see the current reigning Universal Champion? Are you ready to see a former UFC heavyweight champion? Here he is. again, it's the same problem as Braun Strowman. This is not terrifying. Like, he is so small. You're talking about a massive guy. You're talking about someone that strikes fear into the hearts of, I would say, 99.9999% of everyone on the planet, and that is not this. Now, there are a few redeeming features, which is why it's not like a complete disaster. Like some of the tattoo work, I mean, obviously you've got the sword on there. There's some nice tattoo detail on the back as well. And obviously he's got like the gloves, and he's got the like MMA shorts, and you know, I mean, there is a bit of detail in there. Hair's fine, face is bland, but you know, it is what it is. But it's just too small. It's just too small. It's not ripped enough. It just don't look at that, and I just don't get Brock Lesnar at number 2. And this one was a massive disappointment to me. Andre the Giant. Now, the thing was, they made him bigger than the other Pops. If we compare him to Brock, you can see that there is a size difference there. So they got that bit right. That's my main criticism, is that they got it right. But the rest of the body, again, is just so small. Look how thin he is. He was a much bigger person than this. There's just nothing there. And also, why is he doing that with his hands? It looks like he's literally just pushed someone over. He's just gone, oh, whoa. I don't get it. What's he doing? Like, even if it's a test of strength, you would at least put your hands up. Now, I know he's Andre the Giant, so maybe you wouldn't have him up here, but whatever, you know, he's big, he's imposing, he's a giant. He's known as Andre the Giant. This is Andre the Bully that's literally just pushed some kind of kid over. I mean, I like the sideburns, and I like the face is fine. Like, I like the fact it's bigger, but this was a big disappointment. And even more annoyingly, this is quite difficult to stand up because the head is so big compared to the body. It just keeps falling over. And even if you like try and, you know, coax it and convince it to stand up, still just goes like that. But that brings me to number 1. That brings me to, in my opinion, the worst WWE pop vinyl figure that they have ever made. And it's a little controversial, but then on the other hand, it's not. And it is The Rock. The Rock, the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment. And this is what they created. That is awful. He is so much more ripped than what that body kind of, you know, comes across. You wouldn't think it as well, but that is a raised eyebrow, but it just doesn't translate. It doesn't come across. Funko know that they got this wrong because they're actually making a new Rock figure, and that new Rock figure looks so much better. So much better. He's got the shades and the eyebrow. You can see it a little better, and he's got like the shirt open, and it just looks so cool. It is so much better. I understand this is a different era, and I understand this is like his in-ring attire, but it's just not right. Like, he is so much more jacked than this. And as I said, you know, you're talking about one of the biggest film stars in the world, and it's just awful. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. As I said, you know, I enjoy the pop vinyls. I'm really looking forward to, like, the Razor Ramon. Really looking forward to the new Rock. Alexa Bliss looks all right as well. Sasha Banks was incredible. Shawn Michael, you know, they've done some fantastic pop vinyls, but these are the ones that always make me kind of go, really? Really? If you like the video, guys, please give it a like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss any of that awesome content that is to come, and I'm sure there will be. I mean, fingers crossed. Well, hopefully, I see you again next time. Bye for now.